Hi everybody, today is a very short video on how to obtain citizenship in South Africa. Okay, a lot of our clients, they might not be so interested in citizenship, and I think that's the first core question or core message. You need to inquire with your country which you hold the citizenship if you're actually allowed to apply for a new citizenship without losing it. Okay, so there's a lot of countries which are quite liberal, France, the UK, Italy, I think, is also quite liberal. And there's a lot of countries which are very restrictive around second passport, Germany, Holland or the Netherlands, and a couple of others. Okay. So if you would apply for naturalization, you might lose then the other citizenship. Now, obviously, if you come from other countries which are typically visa restricted, Pakistan, Bangladesh, India, it's in your interest to potentially apply for South African citizenship. So what are the requirements? Well, at the moment, and there was a lot of brouhaha in the press, etc., but at the moment it is clear that if you are in possession of a valid permanent residence for more than 5 years, you do qualify to apply for citizenship. Okay? And it's citizenship based on naturalization. And that's the important part, because there's other ways of becoming a citizen, most likely by birth, and that's actually an exception to these two passport rule. But let's continue with the naturalization. So you need to have a permanent residence for more than 5 years. Okay, the Department of Home Affairs did publish at some stage regulations which required 10 years, so there was a lot of uncertainty around it, but the Act overrules the regulations, so it's 5 years, still 5 years. And there's a directive out which clarifies this. So it's very clear. However, in the near-term future, I do expect that South Africa will cut the ties between permanent residence and citizenship, at least for most categories, maybe not for critical skills or investors, but potentially for others. Okay. The green paper on migration is already indicating that the Department of Home Affairs is contemplating to cut that automatic link and make it more difficult to obtain citizenship. So if you qualify for citizenship, maybe it's an idea. I applied for mine. I can vote. Not that it really makes a big difference, I know, but nevertheless, I like voting. I pay my taxes here, so I wanted it. But yes, as you can still hear, I'm also a German citizen, and I had to actually apply for my retention rights in Germany first, so that I don't lose my passport. So just always watch that, always check that with your embassy. And then the citizenship application itself is fairly simple, to be honest. You need a confirmation from your country or from your passport country that you are able to obtain two citizenships. That's a very important requirement. You need the permanent residence certificates, a couple of other documents. You go to Home Affairs and you apply for it. The processing times is faster than permanent residence. They're usually around a year. That's pretty much it. That's the quick information on how to obtain citizenship. Bye.